one step downstairs at a time. No light, no help, and this isn't a basement familiar to me. I don't live here. The clear, waning sunlight is dimmed, dying behind me, and left to settle. Just gotta step carefully. We're on an in and out mission, but my mind dances, throwing itself as I gently navigate over some person's crap. I can't even use anything to illuminate the area. My eyes slow to adjust. All of the windows near are covered, sealed before the disaster. I spy the breaker, thankful that I don't have to look very hard. Getting there is just part of a quick aside. We've left our shell for as much a reason as they, whoever lives here, might have as well. Jury's out on getting shot though, trial by error. Chances are good that half the block isn't home. Now's our time to wing it. Fronting with a mowed, toy-ridden lawn, these homeowners must be some kind of good. Nothing to worry about. Slim chance any of the lights in this house still work. Nothing has been working. Burning their brightest, burning out their fastest. It's like they've been running away. Every known source of light has been blinding, united in the damnedest rush. Displays are bust. Windows have been buckling, cracking slenderly. If you ask me, that's another disaster just waiting to kick us while we're down. And it's only been a week. I wipe sweat and blood from my brow. A shard escapes my skin. It's hopeless. My first scar for sure. The blemish might be a petite souvenir. Just a kiss from an overheated doohickey. A minor issue given the circumstances. Today, every active light fixture has exploded. Everything newly plugged in saps so fast, they burst. My sister is on a train. I know the line it runs on. She would have been home soon. Her home, my couch. Buddy and I, we're trying to meet her as halfway as we have to. Between the human spirit and medical treatment, I have far too many doubts. My pal and I have been slowly centering on her eventual destination. Still time before she has to be here in this whole world. She has had a head start, and with any luck, we'll see her soon. Avoiding a trash bag snag lagging in my path, I fall forward into the half-heartedly fastened panel adorned with switches. My soft hands wandering a sticky tape residue. Gross. I'm pulled out from my thoughts, taken from fantasizing about cell phones at a time like this. Low blow, I know, but I still have thighs. I'm a man with his parts intact, and I am not delinquently ransacking this neighborhood. Just passing. Gotta flip a stranger's breaker, that's all. I have enough time to have a quick breath to adjust. My eyes have come to terms with this house cave. I remain among its damned pile. This concrete hole is gross. A vintage of hoarded failure, soiled bedding. It's cramped. Frames and old furniture barrier those steps on the way down. I've adjusted, and there's nothing to like about the path I've ventured. One would have thought that the necessity, the limited space given would have blessed this basement with a useful, tight walkway. But no, the floor is unseen. All for naught, this space has been left to rot. No time to explore. Gotta be busy, pressed in the foremost focus of our efforts, switching on the breaker. It will expose any bulbs worth recycling. We're chasing a hunch. My man's upstairs, stepping everywhere, bumps around some more. Why do I gotta be sore about some kid guarding the door? But I can hear him eating this neighbor's food, keeping an eye out. He'd have called me if anyone came out of the station. He can see it from the living room, cushioned before the last sun of an era. Long live the new darkness. Maybe, might be fixed tomorrow. So this breaker is tripped. Everything on, pause, everything off. Any light unexploded is worth salvage. Any lights lucking out before the breaker flipped would have popped by now. No sounds, no surprises. I'm leaving, stepping across God knows what. This collage of fabric and garbage bags is probably holding back the worst of it. There are planks of wood, or something, so some of my steps shift across the width of the room. Damn debris. The moist puncture of every further breath sits inside me, building in my lungs to be relieved as soon as I get up those stairs. Time's a-wastin'. She should be out soon. Little steps take all of my time, my patience, as I traverse this pit of forgotten blunders. A crack, a bang, not me. This place is falling apart. Was it something he dropped up there? Closer, then finally I'm on the stairs. Halfway, a brief grasp of fresh air. Yes. I hear a pounce off a rug, the push against a shitty mat. A frightened pivot trips my heel. 1, 2, 3 steps and I took. Too high strung for this. I backpedal, forcing my leg back upwards. Backtrack around this abused step. My upper body is leaning. A tense good foot far gone, but my hand's high head snapped, taken to the ceiling. Grit in loose nails and old wood, and I reinforce my objection to this turn in momentum. Firm, but now it's quiet, still. A breath. Booking it leisurely into town last week. Nearly break my body during a national disaster this week. I'm holding myself, not hugging, just taking a breath while slowly raising my dangled leg up a step further. A calm step. My feet will soon be leveled. I glance below, hyper cautious and calm. Fresh air around me, gentle light. I'm ascending this low. What's up with my guy on the main floor? Shouldn't he have shouted at my racket? I've stopped. Did I see something in the hole, revealed beneath the stairs? Should I speak? I turn to look out the open door. Not a sound. My view is obstructed by a very immediate wall. My slow steps continue. Another peek into the below. Nothing. Nothing, but there's a cement foundation. Good. I expected enough mold under the stairs to fashion a patchwork quilt. Slow steps up and away. Deep breaths. Find my buddy in the living room of this bungalow, overseeing the station. No, beside the station, but you can snag a peripheral glance at the trains as they race in. She might be on the one after this. I peek closer from our vantage to the current passing train. My guy isn't moving. Bastard has a bowl though. He isn't eating. The train sounds different. Like it's raining an icy song. I look closer. Glass jigs violently from shattered window frames. The soothing, rustic hymn that sang from the tracks is layered with thousands of wildly spun bits of glass. It's kept inside the railcar, raised and thrown with the constant winds of travel. There's a mist emanating from the tracks as each successive train powders the shards of the last. It's pink. Pink enough. Next one's hers. After this, for as long as this is, I think hell's gonna need a lot of new names. And I don't have one in mind for this, and I don't know how much more blood I'll have to brave. In silence, we secure our face masks. Personal, organic, and once fashionable. Now they're truly unique, for as long as this is. Bring on my tears. My cheeks are marked, a warm, wet whimper from the bottom of my grief. My body is reasoning with me, begging for the past while I can't. We grab our swimming goggles, of all the hunches to pack on. Yet, tears leak through. A constant stream that will scar my face, eventually grinding glass down my cheeks and neck. Hands unseen are molding me. I am baptized in the new world, forever crying. Down we trek, two of many forced to witness this catastrophic age. 5-minute punch. 13 pilots, due July 31st. Come around.